Hello beautiful people. So as you can tell, I've cut off my hair and I decided to do a quick video just to talk about it, mostly for the other natural women out there who are transitioning or already have natural hair and trying to figure out how to take care of it. I know that by watching YouTube videos and reading posts from bloggers really helped me with maintaining my hair. So yes, it's all gone. I cut off at least what, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 inches. I said 7 on Twitter, but I was exaggerating. Yeah, at least 4 or 5 inches of my hair, and it was hard. But it also reminded me of when I did the big chop the first time, and it wasn't as bad. The big chop was 3 years ago. I've been natural for 3 years, and it was actually a little longer. So this is the shortest I've ever been before, and it's starting to grow on me slowly. You know what I mean? This isn't something I loved right away, but I'm going to embrace it and just go back to learning how to take care of a short natural fro. So the reason why I had to cut off my hair is because I straightened it. Don't ever straighten your hair, naturals. If you want to keep the natural hair and your natural texture, putting a flat iron through it will not ever. I don't care what kind of products claim to help or claim that they will not damage your hair. I'm sorry. I'm completely against ever straightening your natural hair if you intend to get your natural texture back. My hair did not come back. And I have pretty thick, coarse hair. I think I have about 4B, which is the thickest type hair. And you would think that because it's so thick, it would easily go back to being natural and curly, but no. My hair was pretty much damaged. And I think in a previous video I showed you just how after 5 months of straightening, I only straightened it for about a week. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was a month worth of straightening my hair. I straightened it for a week, and 5 months later I still had long straight pieces of hair. So what can you do? You know what I mean? So that's why I wore a lot of wraps and scarves just to try to grow my hair out, and it did not work at all. I tried washing it, I tried doing everything I could to get my natural texture back, but I still had long pieces of straight hair. So what can you do besides cut it off? You know what I mean? So I cut it off, and eventually I cut off the sides because the sides were the straightest. And it was okay for a while, but it just, my hair was so uneven that wearing 2-strand twists looked funny because I would have short baby ones here and then long ones here. So I just was like, you know what, I need to cut it off and start fresh, start over. It's just hair, it'll grow back, it is not that serious. So cutting it off was a little traumatic, but you know, it is really just hair, and I'm actually really digging the color. The color I have is a, hold on just a second, it's a dark and lovely color, and this is the only colors I've ever used, and I like them because of course they're chemicals galore. And I know a lot of naturals are into natural products, but as far as coloring, I find that this is the best. It's the only one I've ever used. So, but this color is called Honey Blonde, and I've used it before, except this time my lips done a little bit longer, so my hair is actually very light. I've been red, purple, dark jet, blue black. I've been blonde. I had a blonde streak. It wasn't blonde all over, but it was like a streak of blonde, which was hot, by the way. I missed that. So this is probably the lightest I've been all over, and it's a big difference in my face. I even dyed my brows a little bit, kind of, because my brows were so dark. But I did it with the hair. I dyed them a little lighter, and I like this dye because it's a little moisturizing. It didn't leave my hair super brittle, and I'll continue to use it because it's the best dye, I think, for natural hair folks. It doesn't dry your hair out ridiculously. I followed it up with a, I didn't have any conditioners in my house because I used them all up, but I followed up with Elastic QP, which is a fortifying hair conditioner, and I like Elastic QP products because they don't have as many bad products as the other ones out there. Now, I know it's not completely natural, and I'm a natural nut, so I was almost upset at myself for using this, but I didn't have many options. But it has a lot of traces of rosemary and lemon, nettle, balm, sage, so it's not as bad. I think there's one paraben. There's a methyl paraben in here, but there are no sulfate laureth products. So as long as there's no sulfate, I'm going to use it. So yes, this is my new shortcut, which is actually very fitting for the summer, not really at the fall, but I guess it's starting to grow on me. And I was fearful of doing this because I remember how hard it was the first time to accentuate. See, if you look at someone from the neck up, I always thought that hair defined femininity. You know what I mean? I always thought that I wanted to look like a woman. You know, obviously I've got breasts, so I'm going to look like a woman regardless of what I do. But from the face up, I always wanted to just have feminine qualities, and hair was that for me. So without hair, it's as if you have to work a little bit harder to make that femininity shine a little bit more. So I have to really work on the brows, make them beautiful. I don't intend on wearing any more makeup than I normally do. But I mean, I know I look like a female. I'm not worried I look like Jerome. I thought I did it first, but earrings, I have to wear big earrings because it makes me feel prettier. Because the lack of hair can really almost be it's a little tough, you know what I mean? So to you people out there who are in BCN, which is big chopping for the first time, you gotta go through those nerves. But I mean, once you get there, and I think coloring the hair is really what set it off for me. I mean, it's an attitude now. Now I feel bad. You know, I feel like, so just wanted to share that with some of you all, because I know there's a lot of natural women out there who have a complex, and it's not easy, and it's not something anyone will understand unless you've done it. I mean, most of my friends have perms. My mother has a perm, so it's not like they can understand, because it's really something that you have to go through to understand. It is a big deal, and a lot of people question. I've gotten emails that say it's just hair. It's just hair to you, but to us that go through this and live this and have the issues we have, it's more than just hair. So that's that. Stay beautiful. Bye.